I'm Clo Willaerts. Most people know me as Bnox, B-N-O-X, on Twitter, for example. I'm an avid blogger, and I'm very, very active on Facebook and LinkedIn. So for me, it was a logical choice to write something about social media.
Okay, today is the launch of your book, The Conversity Model. What is it about?
Well, it's obviously a model. It's focused on what companies and organizations are trying to do with social media. The main message is that yes, it costs money, it costs resources, time. So in the end, it costs money for companies to do something with social media. And my claim is that if they do not see the connection between what their business objectives are and how social media are helping them achieve these objectives, then they shouldn't do anything. They should at least try to get this connection and not just have conversations, but to try and convert people, for example, into buying customers. And that's there are a lot of books about social media, but mine is really about conversion.
And what triggered you to write a book?
Frustration. I've been reading a lot of books. I read a lot of blogs, and I still miss this kind of book. On the other hand, before this I was a marketing manager at Sanoma. I was in charge of getting more visitors to websites like Flair.be, Humo.be, and I noticed that after a couple of years, the tricks that used to work very well, like sending mailings or banner campaigns or user-generated contests, stuff like that, the effect of that became lower, almost month by month. And I started wondering, where is everyone? Where are these online users? Why aren't they reacting anymore? Where are the comments? And then obviously when I saw these visitor numbers of, for example, Facebook.com, I realized, oh, that's where they all went. Mm-hmm. And then I realized, I'm a marketing professional. I'm probably not the only one with this problem. So I started looking for solutions, and I talked to a lot of people, and eventually it became a model, which is now the Conversity Model. Mm-hmm. I use it to help companies get more out of social media than they do now.
Yeah, and what is the key message that you want to bring across?
Is that if you don't see how your efforts in social media are helping your business, then you're doing it wrong. And it's not entirely impossible to actually sell using social media. So this book is helping you. The model is helping you to do just that.
Yeah. Somehow there's a link with the conversation manager.
Of course.
How does your story build upon the story of the conversation manager?
Most people who are very hungry for information about social media in a business context, I recommend to buy both. And first read Steven van Bellegem's book, because it's an ideal introduction to what is theoretically possible. It gives you a number of inspiring examples. But then again, I missed more Belgian cases. It was impossible when he wrote it, because there were no Belgian cases. We're 1 year later now. And I've tried to include as many of the Belgian companies that I know that actually do it right. So they get a big part in this book. I'm not the only author. About 20 other people from agencies, from companies like Telenet, have written described in this book how they did it, and most of all, how it helped them.
And what do you hope to achieve with your book?
Well, there are a number of things. One of the biggest frustration is also that terminology, words like social networks and social media are used as if they're synonyms. And this annoys me a lot, because I don't think they're the same. There's a big difference between them, a lot of overlap too. So if at least this book could teach people the difference between the two, that would mean a lot to me.
Yeah, and how will this change business as we know it today?
I think it's time that social media is no longer regarded as a hype or as a campaign, but as an essential part of the way companies do business. It's 2011 is the year that social media has to be integrated in all of your business processes, and I think the time is right to get serious about it. So playtime is over. If you do it, you have to do it right, so that your return on your investment of time, energy, or money is bigger.
Okay, enough arguments to buy the book. When and where can people get it?
Well, there are two language versions. There's an English spoken version, the Conversity Model, and a Dutch spoken version, het Conversity Model. And the English version is available in bookstores in Belgium and the Netherlands, but also on Amazon.com. as a Kindle version, and as a digital book format in EPUB format. And the Dutch spoken version is published in Belgium by Lano Campus and in Holland by Spectrum, and is available through the web shop and in bookstores like this one.
Okay, thanks very much. We wish you all the best.
Thank you.